Look into my eyes. Describe what you see.
What I see is an incredibly kind, loving person that cares about people, cares about other people, cares about her friends, cares about her family, cares about people that are less fortunate than her. There's an old saying that the eyes are a window into the soul. You learn more by looking into a person's eyes, by reading what they write, by listening to what they say.
Wow. Looks like you prepared.
I'm always prepared. How did you know that?
Recently, when have you been the most worried for me and why?
So recently, very recently, I've been the most worried for you because of COVID. Not because of you personally, but because of your age group. Over the last couple of weeks, on top of that has been the whole George Floyd thing. You know, as a young lady who is mixed race, you know, I think about that more and more with you. You know, I don't know what the situation is like in terms of racial tensions in the Netherlands.
Different.
You know, so I think about that. Like, I've thought about that more and more over the last couple of weeks. Hoping that you're okay, hoping that you're not facing any sort of racial backlash. I have no idea what the dynamic in Holland is. I'm still concerned.
Okay, well, you don't have to be. I'm doing fine. All my friends are, well, not, so in the Netherlands, the measures have been taken down a little bit.
Okay.
So, but like we got fines. We used to get fines if we were outside with more than 2 people who were not in your household. So me and my friends couldn't do anything because we would have to pay 400 euros or something.
Huh.
And as for the racial issue, it's really different. I mean, I believe that I have to be a lot more scared for you than you have to be for me, because I've never felt unsafe in any way because of my race at all in the Netherlands. Not at all. Like, not even close. And I mean, I know that there's people that have, but I personally just haven't. And I mean, it doesn't mean that there's no racism because people have made like comments or something, but I've never felt unsafe in any way because of my race, and not by any police officer at all either, like not even close.
So I'm very optimistic. I'm always optimistic that your generation is going to do much better than my generation on this issue. I believe that, my instinct tells me that you personally are gonna play a leadership role as we get older in this issue, because you're very passionate about it. You know, you're a mixed race child, so that gives you certain perspectives. You're very well traveled. You have different sides to your background to give you the opportunity to really
putting a lot of pressure on me now, Dad.
I always put pressure.
Stop it.
That's why I'm here. So, you know, I hope your generation is better at this than my generation. I really do. What is the pain in me you wish you could heal?
Wow. About your mom dying. I would like to heal that, but I don't think I could heal that. I don't think that's healable. Do you have a healable pain?
I have pains that might not be healable, but where you can comfort me.
Okay.
You know, I do what I can and the best I can, but I just don't have that 24/7 ability to guide to guide you. And the pain that I wish I could heal is the exact same thing, right? I wish I could be there 24/7, but I can't. I wish you could be here 24/7, but you can't. I think you're more of a daddy's girl than you realize. I really do. But you've never had the opportunity to be a daddy's girl, per se, right? You know, at some point it's like, okay, there's only so much I can do. You know, you're born there, you're based there, you're Dutch, you speak the language, that's where you are, you know, and I'm here. So that one hurts.
But I mean, I feel like we're doing better.
We're doing better, for sure. We're doing better.
I feel like you coming to London a lot helps.
That's true. That is true.
Because I see you a lot more often now.
That's true. That's true.
What do you think is my greatest hope for my future?
Seeing the world. You've been to about 60 countries now, or 40. It's been a lot.
No.
40?
Like 50.
It's a lot. 50, it's a lot. It's a lot. But seeing the world in its full beauty, getting to see other cultures, getting to explore, and having a complete life, that personal happiness, love, family, loving relationship with both sides of your family, getting to know more about your identity on my side. I'm so happy you met your granddad. You know, career, giving back, seeing the world. And I just pray that all those, I think that's what you hope for yourself, you know, and I just pray that all those things come true for you.
That's cute.
What does my love feel like?
Okay, who should go first?
So I should go first. Okay. There's an old saying, or sort of fathers that have daughters, like there's nothing like a daughter's love towards her dad. I actually believe that, even though we don't see each other often, but there's certain things that happen where I can see it and I feel it, and it makes me just the happiest man on the planet. And I'll tell you, I never mentioned it to you. We were on the beach in Lagos, and I was about to, we were going horseback riding, but I had some trouble, right? I couldn't, the horse was moving, and the horse was just very stubborn, and the guy was trying to position me and stuff like that. And I looked around and looked at the way you were looking at me, and you looked, it was the concern of a mom looking at her son.
Yeah, I was concerned then.
And I never said anything to you, but it was just there was the way you looked, you know, of it was loving, but it was nurturing. So that's the word. That's what your love feels like.
What I always tell people is that when I'm with you, you always want me to have the best time. And it's very clear. You just want me to be the happiest girl in the world when I'm in the US. And like, what your love really feels like is that you really appreciate me for who I am. And the only people who really show me that is you and my mom. Like, just in little things, like saying how amazing it is, and like things like that. And I think that's like a parental thing to do, but I really feel it that way. And like, also like how you speak of me in this conversation, just really looking at me in a way that others don't, and thinking about that and remembering that. And I feel like that's what love should be. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, Annie. I just couldn't be prouder to have you as my daughter. I just couldn't be prouder. And I just pray that your future path is filled with everything that one could ever wish for.
Aw, that's so sweet. I don't know how to react.
You don't have to react. You don't have to react.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it and you want to stay up to date with all things Skin Deep, all things The And, all things human connection, you can join our newsletter at theskindeep.com/subscribe to stay in the loop. So thanks so much.